So growing up, I lived about just down the road, very close to ClickFunnels headquarters, actually. If you come out of my old neighborhood that I grew up, you'd be right at the ClickFunnels headquarters. It's kind of fun. So I'm working at the place like, not very far from where I grew up, which is kind of funny. I didn't go very far. But that that part where the ClickFunnels headquarters is, used to just be a big dirt field, right? Which is kind of funny because back in the day, like in high school, we actually used to shoot off potato guns there.
Guys, I'm back with another interview on my show, the Entrepreneur Warrior Show, hosted by me, Nilesh Jain. I welcome you on my show. This is where we interview entrepreneur, affiliate marketer, coach, and consultant. And in this amazing, exciting interview series, today we have one of the most amazing guests with us. He is working with Russell Brunson, ClickFunnel, and helping ClickFunnel affiliate. He is a relationship manager at ClickFunnel and an affiliate marketer, and also help all the ClickFunnel affiliates. And he is a passionate about fitness. So further wasting your time, let's invite Mr. Turner Leslie on the show. So hey Turner,
How's it going, man? Good to be
how
on
are
the show.
you? Super! I'm so excited to have you on show. This is crazy.
Good to be here.
Yeah, awesome. So guys, if you are with us live, put hashtag live, or on replay, put hashtag replay. So Turner, how are you? All good?
Doing well. I got to show you something that I got from the office.
Yeah, I also wear this t-shirt.
Nice. What do you think about this?
Yes. Wow, this is crazy.
Kind of fun. I don't know why we got these in the office, but kind of funny. I might pull these up on my
Yeah,
live from now on.
this is awesome. That's awesome.
Cool.
I love this head, ClickFunnel head. I love this ClickFunnel head and super.
Yeah, pretty cool.
So, yeah. So, guys, if you are with us live, put hashtag live on replay. And Turner is share with you tons of golden nuggets and so many information related to relationship building and so many things. So, if you are not taking notes, try to on your notepad or take pen and paper, whatever you feel good. Right. So, before we start, are you hearing me loud and clear, Turner?
Yep, I got you.
Awesome, awesome. Awesome, wow. So, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, your backstory, how you got into ClickFunnel? Because few people who don't know you, so they might be started knowing you. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
I'll kind of go a little bit further back. I got started. So yeah, I'll go even further than that. I was in college back in from 2016 to 2019, um, and I got my degree in public relations with an emphasis in marketing. Um, and I was really obsessed with just marketing in general. And my brother had gotten a job with this company called ClickFunnels, and I had no idea what it was called or what it was. And he told me about it, and he just loved it so much, and told me about this crazy guy named Russell Brunson, who I had no idea who he was either. And I just became obsessed. And I found that the things I was learning in college were kind of outdated. And so every time I would leave my classes, I would put Russell Brunson's podcast in my headphones, my AirPods, and then learn as much as I could from there. And it was like the things that Russell was teaching was so much more advanced from what I just learned in my college class. It was like, I'm paying a lot of money to go to college. Why don't I just listen to Russell? So I listened to him as much as I could. I took notes and did whatever I could. And I came back home to Boise from college, and my brother took me to the office. I was able to meet Russell and Dave and all and Miles and all the fun people there. It was really cool. And I was like, oh man, the only place I want to work is ClickFunnels after I graduate. And so I did whatever I could, kind of found what my superpower was with networking and marketing and relationship management, things like that. And so after I graduated as fast as I could. It was like almost less than 3 years, which is kind of crazy to graduate that quick from university here in the US. And so graduated, got an interview here. I interviewed for the relationship manager position and I did not get the job, which I was kind of bummed at the time. But I interviewed for a different job, which was it was kind of like with customer support, things like that. And then I got hired after that. They asked me to jump onto the onboarding team. And so I was asked to help with kind of start the onboarding team at ClickFunnels, and we killed it with that team. It was really cool. I pretty much got a 2 comma club within less than a year, and awesome to help a lot of people. And then almost a year after being on that team, I got asked to jump on and be the relationship manager. So if you can kind of take that story back, this is the job I didn't get, but now I got it. And so that was really cool. So I guess that's kind of the story. I've now been in this position for a year, I think. Well, it'll be a year starting in like, I think in a week or so. So guess that's kind of a long answer to your story or to your question. But that's my story now.
Wow, superb. Congratulations in advance for the year journey of ClickFunnels. 1 year journey. It is a great, like you are listening Russell Brunson from your college days and working with Russell Brunson. We dream and you are able to achieve it. So after working with Russell Brunson and ClickFunnels, what is the biggest shift in your mindset that you have experienced?
Biggest shift in my mindset. So kind of going back to that as well. So I've been with ClickFunnels for almost 3 years now. And Russell, he is still basically a celebrity to me. Whenever I have meetings or whenever I walk into the office, it's still super special to me and always will be. I feel this position is very special, and I will always hold it near to my heart. I always want to keep it that way because I worked really hard to get here, but I have a lot of work to continue, right? The things that I will do with this company are going to be absolutely amazing because I'm going to work really hard to do that. Now, I think that's probably my mindset, continuing to work as hard as I can. There's no finish line here. Here with ClickFunnels, we've got so many cool things we're going to do. 2.0 got announced. Things we're going to do with 2.0 are going to be insane. A lot of relationships to be built, and yeah, so it's going to be really cool. I just am super blessed, and understand that being here in this position, I want to work as hard as I possibly can. So hope that answers your question.
Yeah, so true. Like this is true. We believe and the trust there is no limit. There is no limit. We have to achieve so many things. Like we see Russell Brunson putting so much effort, so much of his efforts to achieve all these results, like funnel hacking, like tons of effort to super. So as you are working as a relationship manager in the ClickFunnels, so how you build a relationship with the top people, or and what is a cool strategy you will figure out of to discover when building relationship in any business. You build so many relationship with uh, all the clients of yours, so what is the strategy you use to build it?
Well, I would say don't be afraid to shoot your shot and just to dream 100 as much as you can. We're doing a really cool special project that I can't talk about right now, but we are just reaching out to a lot of big names, and it's been awesome. I mean, I don't have a ton of followers on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. I mean, I'm growing fast, which is nice, but I've been able to reach out to some massive names, and they've been able to respond back to me, which is really cool. So I would say don't be afraid to shoot your shot. A lot of people will reach out to you, and be yourself for sure. You don't want to say, hey, I have this crazy company and I want to reach out to you, blah, blah, blah. Don't make yourself bigger than you are, because people will be able to see right through that, especially a lot of the big names. So shoot your shot and just be yourself. And what I mean with shoot your shot is just go ahead and reach out to these people and just say hello. Some of you may know Leslie Andrew from the group, and then Daniel Das. Those two are super cool. Some of my good friends now, and they just reached out to me and they asked how they could help me out, and they're doing that awesome. And so it's been really cool. So those two reach out. They're my good friends now, and Nilesh, good friend as well. And so don't be afraid to shoot your shot and make more friends, and you'll be able to dream 100 that way and to reach out more often.
Right. Be yourself and reach out, build a relationship, and so true. Be yourself. Right. So, uh, you and Miles hosting tons of events, and while what is the necessary thing that you suggest to other people who wanted to build launch their events, might be virtual or physical, like you and Miles is hosting tons of events in ClickFunnels. We enjoy a lot in the ClickFunnels groups. So what is the strategy you suggest to other people as well who wanted to launch their events?
Um, hmm. I would say, I guess it depends. I've been to a lot of events
Okay.
here in the US this last year, and I've done a lot of events on our group. Um, I would say just get people excited and keep people involved. Like if you're doing an event, make sure that the people you are inviting have something to contribute, whether it's them speaking or them having a lot of inputs during your event. I think that's huge as well. There's a lot of virtual events nowadays, so there's a lot of virtual techniques you can do. Definitely learn from Eileen Wilder. She is doing awesome with virtual events. Something that I learned from her is have a lot of feedback. So as you are doing your event, get a lot of feedback. Like, does that sound good? And then they'll type in, yes, that sounds good. So
Definitely.
yeah, for sure. So you'll see in her events that she's killing it. So feedback, involvement, whatever you can to keep them involved, because virtual events are really hard. They might be falling asleep at their computer and you're trying to like get them excited. So I would say those are the two biggest things. And then get them into your event by, tell them exactly what the event is for and exactly what they're going to get. Because if they come to your event and they're not getting anything, they're going to leave. So I'd say that as well.
Right. They, if they not get anything, they might be leave. So we have to try to excite people by gamification or something. And I see like how gamification you do, and the dress code. Like recently, the biscuit dress code. Super. The milk and biscuit. Yeah. Right. So you are also handling the affiliate part of ClickFunnels. So what is the one mistake you see most of the newbie ClickFunnels affiliate marketers do? What is the mistake have you noticed?
I would say I think affiliates in general are just thinking about the money before helping people out. You'll see if you go back to the affiliate bootcamp at ClickFunnels that Russell did with a lot of awesome affiliates. I was watching Rachel Peterson's kind of how she broke down her part in the affiliate bootcamp, and she really killed it. She did so awesome. But a lot of it, she just talked about make sure you help these people out that you are promoting to, and then it's going to be much more successful. I think that's huge. A lot of people are like, "Oh, look, I made $100 from selling OFA." It's like, well, are you going to help them in their OFA journey as well? I think that's super important. I mean, the money will come. You just got to help the people and network that way. Because I think I've told this in one of my past interviews, but make sure that you are promoting to these people and that they're buying from you multiple times. If they have a good experience with you the first time, then they will buy the second time, third time, fourth time, or fifth time, right? So if your networking is good and your relationship is good, you don't have to worry about the money. It will just come, right? They'll just buy it from you. So I think that's a huge thing as well.
Money is a byproduct of the value we deliver, like how ClickFunnels is delivered the value, how they over deliver the all the stuff, like they just promise one thing but they deliver over deliver all the time, like all the time. Super. So also, you are publishing a lot of content in the ClickFunnel group. If you are not publishing that much content in the ClickFunnel group, so where you are in your journey right now, like if you are not published the content.
Uh, so can you say that question one more time?
You publishing a lot of content in the ClickFunnel. If might be you are not publishing that much content, so what do you think that where you are at your journey right now?
Yeah. So my journey right now is I'm going to be having a child born in 2 days. So kind of crazy. And we've got ClickFunnels 2.0 coming up soon. So lots of craziness happening. So if you don't see too much stuff coming out in the group soon, that's because I'm going to be super busy with the baby. But I try to publish as much as possible. It's funny. So Nilesh talked about me liking fitness. Now, I've never talked about that in the group, but that's just what I have on my Facebook and Instagram. I like to publish on my platforms often. I just like for people to know about my life. I think it's kind of fun. It's kind of funny. My wife's friends, they watch my stuff on my platforms often because they want to know about her life, right? So they kind of see my life and her life through my stuff, which is kind of funny. But my thing is like I'm going to publish most likely every day, and if people don't like what I'm publishing, they'll unfollow me, which I think is totally fine. But I think it's great to just publish often, just so people can get into your life. Because I think the biggest relationships I'm having with people, like through networking, through the internet stuff, is how I'm seeing on other people's social media. So I kind of get into other people's life to kind of get into my life. But kind of a big answer to your question, I would say definitely follow the group often. We'll have a lot of fun stuff happening soon. And if you want to follow me as well, go for it. Lots of fun stuff happening in my life too. And I'd say publish often. People that like you, they'll follow you. If they don't like you, they'll unfollow you, and you'll know who the real people are, right?
Right. So, right. You are talking a lot of about ClickFunnels 2.0. So currently, I am using first ClickFunnels 1.0. What is the changes we are going to see in the 2.0, and when did it launch? Because this is the big question everyone has. Like when did 2.0 is going to be launched for everyone?
I can't say anything. The best way to learn about it, and you've probably already seen this, is the YouTube video that Russell posted about Funnel Hacking Live and 2.0. That's all we can say as of right now, but we've got more stuff coming. Should be launching after the end of the year. We don't have a definite date as of right now. We just want everybody to get excited. Now, we say that because we hope to add lots of fun stuff. So we want to be a big surprise later on. So that's all I've got for you right now.
We are excited for this launch. We are super excited, and we know the more you are going to over deliver. Super. So, you are a fitness freak as well. So, what is the health routine you are following from daily to be put 100% of your efforts for your work for your business? So, what is the health routine you follow?
I guess I could go into detail about this. So my weight has fluctuated over the years. So going into high school, I was an offensive lineman in football, which requires you to be very heavy and be able to block big people, right? So in high school, I was about 250 pounds. And then later on, I wanted to get healthier. So I got down to about 185. I just wanted to get healthier and help other people to get healthy as well. And now my weight is kind of fluctuating as well. And I'm trying to get stronger, things like that. I just want to be an awesome dad. So I want to be as healthy as possible. But the best thing that I'm learning, and I'm kind of learning from Alex Mosey as well, and kind of what I've done in the past, is the best thing that works for me, is I wake up pretty early. I wake up at about 4:45 in the morning, and then I drink lots of water. So I'll wake up, drink about, just a water bottle full of water, and just get my body moving. That way I'm hydrated as much as possible. My brain is getting, hydrated as well. And then I take my supplements. The supplements I take are from Gains in Bulk. I've got a lot of friends over there, Gains in Bulk. So I take a lot of their stuff. It's amazing. I go to the gym for about 2 hours. I know that's kind of a lot of time, and people are like, why do you go for 2 hours? It's just because I like the gym is my playground, so I like to be there. That's kind of my time to listen to Russell's podcast, ClickFunnels Radio. I kind of get my head in the game for the day. And then I come home. My amazing wife makes me breakfast. It is the best thing ever. And then I just kind of go throughout my day, sit at my computer, and I turn off the light. So I usually work in the dark. I don't know why. It just works out that way. And then I'll usually go on a walk during lunchtime, kind of just get my brain right on that. I usually go with my wife, and then I'll usually go on a walk later on as well. So my body's always moving as much as possible, and my brain is always going as well. So another long answer to your question, but that's what I do.
Super. This is crazy. And health is wealth. We have to the thing that you share, like super. I also need to follow some few health routine, because it is important and it is necessary, right? So guys, Turner is sharing tons of golden nuggets. So if you are still with us, put hashtag live and replay on put replay. So we are here for few more minutes. So uh, how did people find you, Turner? Like,
For sure. So I'm pretty active on social media, like I said. My Instagram is it's Turner Leslie. You can go ahead and friend me on that if you want to. Lots of fun stuff coming up. You'll see a lot of baby pictures here pretty soon.
yeah.
So anybody in the chat right now, let me know what your handle is, and I'll go follow you. But yeah, my Instagram is it's
Yes.
Turner Leslie. Awesome, got a lot of fun people commenting. See,
Yeah.
comments. Oh yeah, there's some comments. Awesome. But yeah, go ahead and find me on Instagram. It'd be awesome to connect with you. I'm always ready to connect with anybody that wants to. And then Facebook as well. Just search me, and yeah, love to connect.
Superb, superb. So, people, you can connect with the Turner. I'll put the link in the comment section as well. So, before we wrap up the show, what is your final thoughts for all the people about affiliate marketing or the relationship building? What is your final thought?
Mm, great question. So, a certain line keeps popping into my head. I want you to really take this in, okay? So, well, I'll kind of go a little bit deeper with this. So growing up, I lived about just down the road, very close to ClickFunnels headquarters, actually. If you come out of my old neighborhood that I grew up, you'd be right at the ClickFunnels headquarters. It's kind of fun. So I'm working at the place like, not very far from where I grew up, which is kind of funny. I didn't go very far. But that that part where the ClickFunnels headquarters is, you should just be a big dirt field, right? Which is kind of funny because back in the day, like in high school, we actually used to shoot off potato guns there, which is kind of fun with Russell. So I have a little connection there with Russell. So I
Awesome.
think I was probably shooting off potato guns when he was doing that as well. Kind of funny. But I heard a line while we were at Funnel Hacking Live from Barry Bumgarner. She was over kind of like our event and kind of telling us what to do each day as we were working there. But she said, don't stop at the potato gun. So she thought about Russell, and she thought about, what if Russell was just the potato gun guy? What if he would have stopped at the potato gun? We would be like, we wouldn't have gotten all these books, right? The cool shoes, the trilogy set here. I wouldn't have this job. We wouldn't be talking about affiliate marketing and ClickFunnels, right? So I want you guys to think about that as well. So don't stop at whatever you're doing right now. Don't just stop there. Don't stop at the potato gun. I think that's huge. I think all of us have a huge amount of potential, and we need to keep going. So my advice is to find what keeps you going and never stop. Okay. Because a lot of us have huge things that could come up, right? We could have an awesome company like ClickFunnels and employ 350 people like Russell has done and inspired a lot of people's lives, right? With you might be able to build your show to a lot of followers,
Right.
and be able to really expand with that too. So those of you that are watching this, don't stop at the potato gun, right? So whatever you're doing, go 100 miles past that, right? So whatever you're doing, just continue on. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm working on and that I want to excel past, and with that as well. So I just want to really instill that in your brains, and I want to instill that in my brain as well. Continue working hard, do your best, and don't stop at the potato gun.
Mic drop. Mic drop.
Yeah.
Like, don't stop, and like, don't stop at potato gun. Go 100 miles, cross the 4-minute miles, as we read this concept in the expert secret. Super. Guys, Turner share tons of golden nuggets with us. So show your love to Turner, and go and join him. If you are not a part of ClickFunnel and ClickFunnel affiliate group, join him, because he is doing Turner Tuesday each and every day, right? So thank you so much, Turner, for sharing tons of golden nuggets with my audience. I'm super grateful for your presence. It's awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, fun to be here. If anybody has questions, let me know.
Yes, sure. If you anyone have questions, so you can put in the comment section. Don't stop learning live. Yep.
There we go. Love it.
Okay. I think we don't have any questions. So thank you so much, Turner. Again, it's awesome to have you on my show. I'll be back, join you with just a minute. Okay. So till then, have a great rest of the day.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.
Bye bye. So here you guys go, guys. Here you go. We have a Turner Lacey, and he shared tons of golden nugget. He is share tons of golden nuggets. So show your love to Turner in the comment section. Go and follow him on Instagram. And if you are with me live, thank you so much for being with me till the end. I'm so grateful for your presence. And I'll put this interview in my group in an hour or two. So if you are not a part of my group, then you can join this group. Here is the link, and you can also subscribe to my channel, because I'll put this interview on my YouTube channel as well. So right. So till then, Nilesh Jain signing off. Bye bye. Have a great rest of the day and night, and I'll be back with another interview on my show.